Here we have the new 2022 Nissan Armada. This one comes in the SL trim level in the beautiful aspen white tricoat on charcoal leather seats. Powertrain on this one consists of a 5.6 liter naturally aspirated V8 made into a 7-speed automatic transmission that puts out 400 horsepower, 413 pound-feet of torque. So as we get to the front end here, we have LED daytime running lights, which don't flash, that's just the camera. And then we have LED headlamps along with LED fog lights. And then down here we have 20-inch aluminum wheels. We get passive keyless entry on the front two doors. And then here we have the controls for the power windows, power door locks, power folding mirrors with blind spot monitors in them. And then we have our memory seat controls there. Power tilt and telescope and steering wheel. And there's our power driver's seat. Power lumbar support as well. Let's go ahead and hop in the back seat, check out this leg room. So for such a large vehicle, still really impressive leg room back here. I'm 6'3". You can see all the space I still have between my legs. And I have the seat in front of me adjusted for someone of my size as well. And then we have automatic rear AC controls. We can adjust the temperature here. And then we even have access to the rear storage compartment of the center console tray by hitting that button there. And there's our center seat with cup holders. And there's a view of that back seat there, the third row. So we have seating for up to 8 passengers here. And we have vents for both the second and third row. Well, let's check out the back and the cargo space. So let's look at the back end with our LED tail lights. And there's our cargo space behind the third row. And to fold the third row down for even more space, just pull up here, and then that'll fold flat, and then you can just pull it back up. And here we have our power passenger seat with power lumbar support. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's under the hood. And there's that 5.6 liter Endurance V8. Pretty massive. While I'm out here, let me go ahead and show you the sticker. So this one stickers for right at $59,690. And there's some of the features there. And now let's go ahead and hop in the driver's seat. So here we have our leather wrapped steering wheel. And over to this 12.3-inch display here. These are our home pages here. We can customize those as we see fit. We have AM, FM, XM radio along with Bluetooth audio. And then we also have wireless Apple CarPlay and then Android Auto. And I like how you can kind of have that off to the side as you change what you're looking at. You can still see what's playing on the radio. And we can adjust the lighting. And there's our navigation screen there. There's our backup camera with our 360 view. And then down here, we have our dual zone automatic climate controls along with 3-stage heated seats. Wireless charging pad in here. We have a 12 volt. And then we have a USB-C, USB-A port. And then this one also comes with a trailer brake controller. And for our shifter, reverse, neutral, drive, and then we can tap over to manually shift there. And then here we can toggle the tow mode or the snow mode as well as the traction control. And then we have our little quick controls here below the shifter so we can toggle that audio just by hitting that button. And then go to the home menu real quick. And then we can toggle that map. And then this is just kind of to scroll through the screen, which I like having. You can kind of scroll through and then tap left or right and all that. And then we can toggle the camera on and off here. Of course, a power sunroof. We can one-touch slide that. Then we can also one-touch tilt it. And there's a view of the back seat from up here. And one of the neatest features I think about the Armada is I showed you how it opens from the back, the center console cubby. So there's the front. And then if I hit this button behind here, it opens from the back. So that's pretty neat. I like that a lot. And there we have our glove compartment with our owner's manuals. So I really like the size and the layout of that. And to the left side of the steering wheel, we have our back control for the gauge cluster. We can go through our gauge cluster there. Volume controls, and then trackless radio station controls here. And to the right side of the steering wheel, we can toggle the adaptive cruise, the whole safety system. Then we can adjust the gap for that cruise, and then our Bluetooth controls here. Push button start. There's our universal garage door transmitters in the mirror. Finally, here's our key fob with remote start. But now we're gonna go ahead and take this 2022 Nissan Armada SL out on the road for a quick test drive. So I'm really liking how aggressive the V8 sounds without it being loud. It's just a slight rumble. But when I'm just cruising down the road, I can barely hear it. And it's definitely quick. And for this to be such a large vehicle, it rides really well, and it's pretty easy to control. I don't feel like I'm having to fight the road or fight the tires or anything like that. And for this kind of vehicle, I would say it's actually pretty nimble. And I will say, coming down, I like how the hood itself kind of slopes. It's not intruding in my line of sight. And a lot of people that buy these kind of vehicles, that's one of the big complaints they have about larger SUVs, is the hood is kind of in the way. And the Armada's nice. It definitely doesn't ride like an Escalade or a vehicle that would be twice as much as this, like a Mercedes, but for all that you get in the vehicle, that's really the only thing you're gonna miss. Now, it doesn't have massaging seats, and this one doesn't have cooled seats, but it's still a luxurious kind of SUV for maybe a mid-level SUV price. And I just really love how it handles, especially compared to the older ones. So the ones from like 2012, 2013, that body style before they redid them. But this one's even better than, in my opinion, the 2020. And of course, all it really got was a facelift, but just the overall feel and quality of everything in here makes it feel that much more luxurious and that much more smooth. I actually like that brake pedal feel a lot. really good quality ride coming down the interstate here. It's just a tad bouncy, but honestly, it's not even something that you would notice. Just as I'm watching the road, I can see it, but it feels really, really smooth. And overall sound in the cabin is really good too. And I just really like the brake pedal feel here. It's very consistent. And it's almost soft, but I just like how it goes with this vehicle, honestly. And especially cruising down the road here, it's so quiet in here. So really good job by Nissan there. But this is going to bring me to an end of my review of the 2022 Nissan Armada SL.